And with that, I now refer to Congressman Jim Costa of California.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman and Ranking Member Cohen. The bipartisanship you've demonstrated in our efforts to support our allies with Ukraine, I think, is to be highlighted, along with the bipartisan support we've received from the Congress and the Biden administration and Speaker Metris Nancy Pelosi. I think that it's fitting and appropriate after 1,000 days of war that we hear from this distinguished panel as to the challenges that we face. I want to ask the panel members in your comments to address whether or not it would be beneficial to pass a supplemental Ukraine security package before the end of the year. Would that be beneficial? Is it needed right now? I'd like in your comments to also respond to what you need right now to help you with Ukraine on the battlefield. President Biden's lifting of the use of TACMs and other military equipment on the battlefield, I think, is a good sign. I wished it had taken place, frankly, months ago. But let me just say that I think the Biden administration has, in the 1,000 days, done a good job in rallying NATO and our allies to the support of Ukraine. I think our collective efforts on sanctions and the freezing of assets, again, are important. Those assets, not just the interest rates on those assets, but ultimately the entire assets that have been withheld should be, when a ceasefire and a peace ultimately is achieved, used for the reconstruction of Ukraine. That would be the right thing to do with these Russian assets that are currently being frozen. Let me close by saying the following. Today, modern-day Russia is a syndicate masquerading as a country with a mob boss called Putin. Let me repeat that. Today, modern Russia is a syndicate masquerading as a country, and the mob boss Putin is a war criminal. He's a war criminal for the things that he's done to the people of Ukraine. Bombing of hospitals, bombing of schools, kidnapping over 50,000 Ukrainian children. The list goes on and on and on for the atrocities that President Putin has pursued for his dream of whatever in attacking an unprovoked attack on a peaceful neighbor that has created devastation for the people of Ukraine. And so therefore, I think we need to tell the truth. Speaker Metris Pelosi knew my mother, and she told me a long time ago, Jim, the truth is the truth. The truth is President Putin is a war criminal, and those are the facts, and he ultimately must pay for the atrocities that he has committed upon the people of Ukraine, but even beyond that. And so I look forward to the testimony of this distinguished panel, and I thank the leadership that Chairman Wilson and Ranking Member Cohen have provided with the Helsinki Commission. It's fitting and appropriate after 1,000 days we hold this hearing today. Thank you.